Bobavakian, Revolution, number 47. Once more, anti-Zionism and opposition to the Zionist state of Israel is not anti-Semitism. I see that there is a move in the U.S. Congress to invent a new, outrageous definition of anti-Semitism, hatred for Jews. This new definition of anti-Semitism makes a point of insisting that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. And more specifically, it declares that opposition to the Zionist, Jewish supremacist state of Israel is itself anti-Semitic. This new definition is not an actual, authentic definition of anti-Semitism. It is part of the ongoing move to silence and viciously suppress students and others in this country who are righteously protesting the genocidal slaughter of Palestinians perpetrated by Israel with the full backing of the U.S. Along with this new definition, there is the policy that if universities do not move to suppress people who are in violation of this definition, then federal funds to these universities will be cut. And in turn, this appears to be part of a larger move to outlaw and punish the truth about what is happening with the war that Israel is waging on the Palestinian people, so that people who state the truth that Israel is perpetrating a genocide against Palestinians would be accused not only of anti-Semitism, but of giving aid to terrorists. Obviously, moving to make this definition a matter of law and government policy is a direct attack on supposed freedom of speech, and particularly with regard to universities, an attack on academic freedom. It is simply and openly an attempt to ban and punish the expression of ideas that represent a challenge to the fundamental interests of the ruling class of this system. Overwhelmingly, with regard to those protesting against the genocide being perpetrated by Israel, this is based on the actions of Israel, not on hatred for Jews. And it is entirely possible and definitely right to oppose the state of Israel overall, based not on hatred for Jews, but on the actual Zionist Jewish supremacist nature of Israel and how this has involved a whole history of atrocities against the Palestinian people. In fact, Zionism and the Zionist state of Israel represent terrible perversions of the best traditions of Jewish people, including the orientation that never again, the cry of Jewish people in response to the genocidal massacre of Jews by Hitlerite Nazi Germany during World War II, means never again must this happen to any people. This is why I have made the provocative but profoundly true statement: after the Holocaust, the worst thing that has happened to Jewish people is the state of Israel. The Zionist state of Israel and its continuing atrocities against the Palestinian people, now reaching the dimensions of terrible genocide, have been carried out in the name and under the cover of safeguarding the Jewish people. And this has caused too many Jews, though far from all, to go against their best traditions and openly, or at least objectively, support the atrocities carried out by Israel. At the same time, this is why it is so heartening and so important to see large numbers of Jewish youth and other Jews taking up and acting on the right and righteous meaning of never again, having a significant role in protesting the genocide Israel is now perpetrating against the Palestinian people with the continuing aid and support of the U.S. No fraudulent definitions of anti-Semitism and no repression should be allowed to stop righteous protest against the genocide Israel is in fact carrying out with the full backing of the U.S. This repression should be met with an even greater, truly massive outpouring of opposition and resistance to this U.S.-Israeli genocide, with a determination to actually put an end to this horrendous war crime and crime against humanity.